time. Knowing our luck, I'm sure the microphone's not even working. Maybe the microphone's actually.
Is the microphone working?
I think the microphone's working.
Oh, luck's turning around, baby. Hey, folks, how we doing?
Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Don't look at the news. Okay. It's just... Really?
Yes. Yes. After what I just read, I'm allowed at least one woo sailor.
Very well. Hi, everybody. Great. I'm glad we're coming through loud and clear. Good evening. Welcome to Night Cheese. This is our stream of exactly what it says on the tin.
It's nighttime. Time for some cheese.
It's working on my night cheese. Yes, exactly. It is a 30 Rock reference, but it is 30 Rock. Right?
It is 30 Rock, yes.
It's fine. It's also the fact that we're very cheesy, and it's, well, I'd say it's late at night. It's 9 o'clock.
I'm great.
Yes, you are great. Oh, should we talk about what we did today?
You're going to have to be a little bit more specific. We did a lot of cool shit.
That's true. But today was also the day that Dimension 20 released tickets for its next improv show in June 2026, and we bought tickets.
In motherfucking London, yo!
Yes, exactly.
Nothing really happens outside like 5 places in this country, but London's the one we're nearest to.
Yeah.
And we got it.
Exactly. Which will be very exciting. It's going to be some sort of improv jamboree mashup thingamabob. I don't know why Zoki's going to be in there.
I may request a crisp high five from Jacob White.
That would be fantastic. I have no idea if VIP experience sorts of things are available, but it would be very cool to high five that guy because he's awesome.
We made some ice cream too.
We also made ice cream because we bought ourselves a Ninja Creamy because we're Hugo finalists, and therefore I can put anything I want into vanilla ice cream, and it's fantastic. We're entering that weird part of the year where daylight means it could be anywhere between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. I will spend the next 4 months perpetually confused, which is why I gave everybody a heads up. Hey, the stream is going to start in a few minutes. You might want to mosey your way towards a device.
Back when the sleep apnea was really bad. Not the worst when I was waking up every 45 minutes, but back when it was really bad, I would often wake up very, very early. And it took me a really long time to turn off the panic instinct, which was, I'm awake, I have to go do all the things. And I'm actually...
That's mine.
That's
Get out of my lane, man!
That's her shtick. We've talked about it. But what I find now is I have like a built-in trap switch where I'll prop awake at about 6:30 because it's fucking daylight and it's delightful and shit.
I know. And usually I have a kitty on my chest.
And I'll wake up and be like, I should go do thing. What? How much daylight is there? Not enough. Go back to sleep, Alistair.
Check your phone.
And it works.
Go back to sleep. Right? Exactly. No, sun means waking up around 6 and getting out of bed later. Much, much later, which is good. Where are we and what are we doing?
I'll give folks the breakdown because I've had a slightly less hard week than you. Margaret has started her new job, which is amazing.
And it's already my 3rd week and I can't freaking believe it already. And my brain feels like a sponge that can't hold any more water that people are still pouring water onto. So I'm very much in that kind of startled, what?
What?
Plus, this is, I work for U.S. companies. That's my niche, you know, and that means that time zones are a thing. And so, you know, I start at my normal time, but then my coworkers don't come online until later in the evening. And so I'm working much later than normally do, but it probably won't be that way forever, but it's taking some transition time. So...
You're in the run-up, and the run-up takes like 2-3 weeks. It's okay.
It's also the end of the month, which is when 1,000 billion things need to get done for EA and such. So it's been a very busy week, John. Yes,
so
exactly.
That's been going on. I've had deadlines, which I've aced. I had both my little sushi books are done and ready to go, and will be in tomorrow.
Okay. Oof, I hope stuff eases off soon. Thank you, Zalia. I'm sure it will. It's just startup costs, right? You know, they're pretty burly. Plus, we've done, like we went, oh my gosh, I have to tell you what we did last weekend. And then we are hosting house guests this weekend.
And next weekend.
No, not next weekend.
Not next weekend.
Then
next
there's
weekend,
a break.
Then the weekend after that.
Yeah, the month of May is very busy with lots of events because all the podcasts are doing all the things and we are going to all the things at the podcast.
So much so that there are 2 podcast live shows we can't attend because they're the night before one of the ones we are attending in a different city.
Yeah, we can't.
chaps.
Yeah, we can't do two back to back. We love you all, but so having to pick and choose. But last weekend,
we went to see.
We were in Manchester to see Before It Goes to the West End. Nice and Twiglet to allow you guys to have friends over. I know. It's very generous of him. Exactly. Fingers crossed, right? We went up to Manchester to go see with friends the stage version of one of our favorite movies, which is the Paul Bettany, Heath Ledger, A Knight's Tale. And it was phenomenal. I've made myself smart working on insurance appeals to make them pay for my surgery. I'm bribing myself with pudding after I work long enough to get frustrated. Made it to 40 minutes last night.
That is 38 minutes more than I would have managed. Well done.
It's very... you have my empathy. All of it.
The stage show's a blast.
It is a movie.
It is shit as well. It's brilliant.
Oh, yes. It's very... Yeah. Okay. One of the things that's really cool about the original movie is it's anachronistic, right? And so it takes modern music and modern forms of speech and modern product placement and puts them into the medieval setting of the world, right?
It's the line. It's called a lance.
Hello. Yes, exactly. And one of the things that the stage play has done that is very smart is they have, of course, kept that anachronism. It's one of the characteristics of the movie, but they have made it contemporarily anachronistic. So many of these songs, the what I would call the anchor songs that you have to have from that movie, carry across. I told everybody when we went to the play with, I'm like, if I don't get to clap to We Will Rock You, there is something wrong. And they started with it, so I was very happy. But there were a couple of other songs that you just have to have because they're such pivotal moments and associated with the music in the show, and they've kept those. But everything else they kind of shuffled around and changed out, which I thought was really cool. Chaucer has less to do, but it has the same level of impact. The Prince has more to do. Him singing right as they are setting up for the big final end joust between Adamar and William. The Prince singing Welcome to the Jungle was freaking amazing. Kate the Blacksmith, so much more to do. Jocelyn, more to do, which was a relief because she doesn't have a whole lot to do. And oh my God, the sense of humor. Holy cow. They have... Okay, one of the things that the Canterbury Tales are known for is for being filthy. Contemporary, real life, very, very tongue-in-cheek, raunchy stories. And I think you all talking about this movie / play this many streams in a row is a sign that I need to watch it. It is one of my all-time favorite movies. I'm not going to lie.
It might be a perfect film. And I'm aware that we're bigging
it's not. I mean, I'm sure there are parts that have dated horribly, but there is one part that will bring me to tears no matter how many times I've seen that movie. And I just love it. But they took that spirit to heart, shall we say, and had a great deal of fun with how to be contemporaneously raunchy with it. It was great. We had a wonderful time. Had a fantastic time. Strongly recommend it. Definitely want to see it again. The cinema, the theater, the Manchester Opera House has a very steep... It gives you vertigo. It gives you vertigo if you sit up high in the high seats like we did. And next time I want to sit lower down so I get up more. There's some stuff going on in the back of the stage that was a little harder for us to see that when it's on the West End, and I do want to go see it again. We will go see it again in a slightly different spot, I think. But that was wonderful. This weekend we have house guests. Then in 2 weeks we are going to Shadows at the Door in Newcastle.
Which I just realised is more musical theatre.
Which is more musical theatre. Yes, it is. And there will be a lovely little detour to have lunch with Wendy, I think.
Posh lunch.
Posh lunch, yes, with Wendy. And then 2 weeks after that we are at the Amelia Project live show at the Theatre Ship in London. And then in the month of June, I intend to sleep. Mm-hmm. Please don't anybody bother me in the month of June. I intend to sleep. That would be lovely. But yeah, all of that's been going on, which is great. Lots of cool stuff. The weather's been gorgeous, which is why I'm in sleeveless, because it's just been so pretty and so sunny today. And we've been doing. Where is the lad? We've been doing lots
He's
of
around.
things.
Show up. He's
Oh,
doing.
here he is. No,
He's doing cat stuff.
you can kind of sort of see him. There he is. He's doing cat things. Maybe he's warm and he's enjoying being by the cool window. I'm not sure. He's nearby, but he's hiding. Rest and recover month sounds like a dream. I'm going to try really hard not to schedule anything for the month of June. I have no idea if it'll succeed or not. I mean, what? Well, we are going to, have the boiler replaced at some point. So, hey. Dracula Daily starts on Saturday. I'm going to make a chicken paprika.
Oh, nice. I love Dracula Daily.
I haven't made chicken paprikash in a really long time.
This is the weather for it, too.
Is it? It sounds good. It sounds tasty. Yeah, put that on the list. Went and saw the Until Dawn movie last night. I'm either really messed up or the dark humor in that movie is on point.
Oh, Moxie, I'm so happy you said that. I'm seeing it on Friday and I'm very excited. I know a couple of people who worked on early iterations of the game and they came out of it going, the fuck was that? And I also know people like yourself who were like, no, this is really fun.
That's all it needs to be. It just needs to be really fun, right? So I hope you had a great time with it. And then tomorrow night,
Glory.
we're going to go see Thunderbolts. Because of course we are. Because we have a standing meeting with a friend on a Friday who is Black Widow's biggest fan. And
has written her more than once.
And will talked our ears off about the movie, so we better go and see it, because otherwise we won't have anything to talk about.
If you haven't seen the Black Widow movie, and if you've been burnt on Marvel, and God knows everyone has been, the Black Widow movie is fantastic. It's a very good straight up and down spy story. It introduces Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, who proceeds to steal every scene she's in.
Yes.
And it introduces David Harbour as Alexei Shostakov, the Crimson Guardian.
Red Guardian.
Or as I like to call him, Wish.com Captain America.
Yes.
Alexei is magnificent. If you have not seen the 2-minute fake ad for his limousine service that we're fairly certain David Harbour just recorded on his day off, which includes the line, available for receptions, fancy funerals, and regular funerals. It is so much fun.
So we're gonna see that, and that promises to be a very good time.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier is really fun.
I love the music in it wholeheartedly, very much so. But I have not watched everything Marvel. I need to make my peace with whether or not I'm gonna see the new Daredevil, because I am aware of an event that occurs early on, and it will make me furious. And I have to decide if I'm willing to stick it out to get to the other side and find out if they fix the thing that will make me furious. And I'm not sure if I have the mental juice for it right now.
That's what you got me for. I'll watch any old shit.
Well, it's not just any old shit.
I'm not undiscerning. I'm just always capable of seeing the good in things.
Yes, I feel bad I haven't seen basically anything since Endgame. Don't worry about it. It's not going anywhere, right?
There's also a very strong case for saying that you hopped off at a really good point. That when it got bad, it got really fucking bad. I have lots of opinions about the multiverse, and most of them start with fire.
Yeah, and why was that a Doctor Strange movie? That should have been a Scarlet Witch movie.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm all well and good that you got to have. Anyway,
cinema is saved.
Oh.
Now You See Me 3.
Have you seen the Now You See Me movies? Is Jesse Eisenberg and
It's Jesse Eisenberg, Isla Fisher, later Lizzie Kaplan, the non-problematic Franco, and the massively fucking problematic Woody Harrelson, but we can't have everything.
Right.
As a group of crime-fighting magicians. Bear with me, we have but started.
Fighting, crime
committing / fighting vigilante magicians.
If you like Leverage, you will like The Magicians. And there have been 2 previous movies, and they're fabulous and ridiculous. And now there is a third, and they're finally finally closing the joke, because you cannot have a movie named Now You See Me and not have a sequel called Now You Don't. And they finally, the third one is being, it would be such a good leverage crossover.
I may have written that fanfic.
The other crossover that I want Hustle, and I want White Collar to cross over with Leverage at some point, please and thank you very much. Found the DVD of the first movie clearing out my cupboard. It may be time for a rewatch. I love it so much. The music is on my phone. I listen to it a lot. That was the joke. You didn't say it. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
But I'm very excited about that. You might be able to tell.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be very good. That's also, we're going to try... We think, we're arranging, we hope, we plan, we're going to go to Vegas in November because it's the Space Floorbows from Dimension 20. It's the crew of the worst. It's Starstruck Odyssey at the MGM Grand.
Tell them the other thing that's going to be in November, honey.
What's the other thing that's going to be in November?
Our 15th anniversary.
Yeah, it's our 15th anniversary. So we're going to go... a nice hotel in Vegas, and then go see Space Floorbows do Math Rocks live, because that's the kind of nerd we are. But it's not so fun, and it's my Space Floorbows, and I love them. So that was the Vegas connection. Oh, okay. If you are caught up on Misfits and Magic, this joke will make sense to you. If you're not, hold this until you... Chris Angel is currently in Vegas. We might have to go see Chris Angel as well and mock him roundly, which sounds fantastic. Oh. All right. Should we take a break and then play this game?
You know what? Let's. That sounds great.
Let's talk about what we're doing. You know, usually we play games, but it's been a little while.
I love this. We do 3 things on this show.
3 things!
The first one is what is about to conclude.
We have talked very little about the cat. I'm very proud of
I know. Great. The first one is what's about to conclude, which is our present bullshit. What are we up to? What's going on?
The cheese.
Margaret has a new job. I wrote 2 little books about sushi. I'm playing a guy in a video game. It's going really well.
Yeah, you know, life is lifing.
The second thing is going to be the main event, which is normally a game on Wednesday nights. At the moment, I know some folks want us to go back to horror fiction. We're working on that, but we're also working on a lot of other stuff.
It's hard to find horror fiction that is in the public domain that we haven't already done, right?
Also that's suitable for summer. It's a beautiful sunny day. Now there is death. You know, it's a hard balance to strike. Not many people manage it.
But there are creepy video games we can play. Like, I hear lots of good things about Blue Castle,
the
whatever
the blueprints. The blueprints. I just realized that's a
pun. Yes, okay.
But the main event right now is a video game. We have spent the last several months playing Tavern Talk. I'm delighted to report, firstly, that there is DLC for Tavern Talk, and secondly, it's only 3 hours long. So we should be playing this for a mere another 1 to 2 months. But
it'll be a good time, right?
And then sometimes we do shenanigans if we've done something spooky and we want to wash your brain out for you a little bit before you go to bed. Tavern Talk's fucking adorable. I have my doubts we're doing shenanigans, but we have them.
But I have them on standby.
Because Ducky is amazing. On standby.
Amazing, just in case we need them. So that is the plan for the rest of the evening. But first, we're going to start with a quick ad break so everybody can get up and have a wiggle.
But first, capitalism.
First we appease the gods of capitalism. So get yourself a little stretch, maybe a beverage. If you're going to be doing beverage like we are, time for a little beverage. We'll fire up the game, and then we'll come back and we'll start playing.
Who knows? Maybe the lad will be front and center.
I hope so. Wouldn't that be nice? We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Take your wiggle, and we'll see you soon. Okie dokie. Oop. And you don't have the game audio, so give me a second. Now, hopefully you have the game audio. I have turned it down, so it's not terribly forward for you, but we should be good to go.
Oh, Andu, I've missed you.
He's a cutie. I can't wait till
Little
our
guy.
plushie shows up. That'll be
Happy
really
little guy.
fun.
I'm very glad I pulled the walkthrough, as you suggested, because literally the first drink you make dictates what the second quest is.
Oh
There
dear.
are 2 paths.
Okay, very well. Here we go. We can play our DLC. What are trinkets? Hold on. Ah,
Other than
okay.
the adorable bear from Critical Role.
No, go back. Go back.
No,
I wish the trinkets.
You can.
Yes. Yes, I need the trinkets.
Bring forth the Chotskis for the vicious amusement.
Starry Bear, a werewolf on detours. On detours.
A
Okay.
werewolf on to yeah, okay. Sometimes you gotta back out and go back in. It's how it goes.
Number 1 innkeeper mug. I like that. Morning Ray
quill.
mosaic. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we didn't get here, but I'm guessing it's other choices that were made. The weather jar.
What is the kitty statue?
Who is this adorable chonk? And why do I not have their statue? The vegan dead. Love it. By Pyramid of Dalinar.
Renu. He's just a guy.
He's so cool. And then the various weapons. Just a great sword. And that is some kind of amazing draconic axe thing. I'll have to find out. All right.
Before we go in, previously on Tavern Talk,
Dun dun.
dun dun, we play a possibly immortal innkeeper who is a retired adventurer who fucked things right up. in
How
the last
do we
couple of
know that we're immortal?
I don't know. A lot of the conversations with Una seem to imply that you've been around a really long time.
Yeah, agreed. Okay.
And an apocalypse arrives, caused by maybe your ex, and you successfully stop it.
Certainly ex-party member.
Yes, you successfully stop it with the help of a wide variety of adorable adventurers and the alcoholic drinks you use to give them skill boosts, which sounds a little darker when you say it that plainly.
Yeah. But now we're going to play the DLC, and they better give me more save slots. Yeah! More save slots!
Fuck yes.
Alright. How many? Lots! Eggs.
Possibly enough.
Woohoo! Okay, you're talking to somebody who reached the 100 limit on Dragon Age and Baldur's Gate very quickly, and then had to cycle through. Oh, select my pronouns.
Nice.
She, her, they, them. Shall we go gender neutral this time, or
Yeah, I mean, we're both voicing the characters.
let's go gender neutral?
Why
That's
not?
fine. This DLC contains spoilers for the main story of Tavern Talk. A Case of Curiosity, the 38th of the Primordial Moon.
I want to say the inn's a bit more overgrown. I want to say the
I don't
bodies have
think
grown
it's
a bit, but I'm not
changed
sure
at
it's changed.
all, honestly.
The adorable kitty is still
The
sleeping on the table.
background seems a little more...
So is the sheep's.
The sheep's is still there. The birds are moving. But everything else seems just about the same. The adorable dragon weather vane
I do not
is still
remember the
there.
fairy lights around the tower window. I could be wrong.
It's been a while. Who knows? The little horned dragon kitty thing is still on the table, which is sweet. Oh, I need to adjust. Hang on. There we go. All right, let's give this a start.
That was great. Thank you for the heads up.
Is this the new Tom
Yes.
Hardy about the Pope?
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, I haven't seen it yet. Ooh, the cuckoo clock. Oh, what's this? There's Una. All right, starting harsh. Innkeeper, a drink! Quickly!
Good to see you too, Una.
If you don't get me a strong drink immediately, I will burn this entire tavern to the ground. That is, if you still remember how to make one, with your fancy infusions and all that magic mambo jumbo.
I can handle this on my own, thanks.
Suit yourself. Okay.
Hey, Andu. How you doing?
Hi. Hello.
Little guy.
My sweet little guy. How's he doing? Ooh, we've got some mushrooms over there. Now, what is it that Una is looking for? Strong drink. Well, Sailor's Courage would work.
So,
Cursed coffee would work. I'm scrolling through my... Is that all I have right now?
I think it might be.
So I can either give her cursed coffee or Sailor's Courage, is what
I
you're
think
saying.
Sailor's Courage.
Sailor's Courage has been her drink of choice from us. It is the only drink with abs,
This
right?
is not the plot-specific one, by the way.
Okay.
That will arrive shortly.
Well, let's give her some courage. She said she needed a strong drink, so... Now, let me take a look at this and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll need an additive. Something that'll give us... A Phoenix chili looks like it would work. Let me go back to the drink. So it just can't. The brains are irrelevant, but we need a plus to everything else. Brain is irrelevant and a plus to everything else. So a Phoenix chili would definitely work. That's not going to do anything. Nope. Ooh, lotus flowers do. Yeah, let's do a Phoenix chili. Okay, so a Phoenix chili. Dun, 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 dun. So that gives us the tick of this one, and then we'll need one each of you. You. And then 2 of these. There we go. Sailor's Courage. Darcy, I'm going to be doing some lurking. The end of my crochet project is in sight. Absolutely, by all means, do crafty things.
Go forth.
That is how I listen to Dimension 20, is I do my cross stitch, and then I listen to amusing people tell me stories. It is the greatest. Order up.
A strong drink for our strong friendship.
Ha! Love it! Don't tell anyone I said that.
Well, they wouldn't believe me anyway. So, you have not shown your face around here in over a year. What's the occasion?
Would you believe me if I said I missed you?
I mean, yes, of course I would.
Good, because I do.
Aw.
I also need a break from fixing some local rooms. I've been at it since, have you considered putting up a clock instead of a dagger? I don't remember who Neil is.
Let's look that up. I have a suspicion. Oh no, that's Zephyr. His real name was Neil, wasn't it? Hold on.
Oh, you're right.
Neil Tavern.
Neil was our,
Yeah, Neil Broom. Okay. Zephyr. He is the knight.
He is the knight. Okay, so let's say...
And that dagger was Neil's first gift to me. So I deeply appreciate it.
How sentimental. My compass broke on the way here, you know. A bad omen, if you ask me. I almost wandered in the wrong direction.
Must be very difficult to navigate without stars.
Yeah, turns out I missed them after all. Think you'd have a shot convincing Leviathan to send some primordial stars back up to the astral sea?
Not a chance. Sorry.
Oh, well. How things been for you?
Great. Been handing out a lot of fun quests. Would you like one?
I think I'll pass for now.
How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Theo told me you're teaching him pyrography.
I sure am. He almost died 3 times already. It's been a hoot.
Happy to hear it.
Her necklace is new as well,
Yeah,
isn't it?
She's had a little bit of a wardrobe upgrade.
I'm currently trying to talk Archibald out of writing the
Givre, I think.
Givre-themed romance novel Kyle is trying to talk him into.
Let me guess. Kyle's been talking to the Givre?
Yup. I think it put him up to it.
Serpent from the end of the last game.
Nice.
They're cute. Stop talking Archie out of it.
Ugh.
Well, maybe he should write something inspired by
Ooh.
Banshee and Mara Morgan's love story instead.
I'll pass your idea along.
Yeah.
Relationships can be tough, huh?
They can be, but they can also be very rewarding. Like for Neil and his parents.
Oh, you can also say unlike for Neil and his parents. No, let's say like for Neil and his parents.
They worked hard to repair their relationship, and it made them better people.
Yeah, I'm happy for the kid. That being said, if they ever make him sad again, I'm throwing
I
hands.
love that Anki face. You and me both.
Speaking of the sneaky guy, do you know if the Zophid familiars got back to them about Melly's tea party yet? Yeah.
Yeah, they're already planning what cakes to bake.
I can't wait to try them all. But before I forget, I got something for you.
Oh, for me?
Here you go.
A recipe?
Ocean Fizz. Let's take a
Ooh.
look real quick. Ooh, how pretty!
Surf the waves with the prickly Ocean Fizz. This fresh drink will bring back memories of seafoam and chilled summer days. It's not only rich in flavour, but also provides you with the agility and strength of a reef shark, as well as the thick skin of a humpback whale. You'll be quite the catch. This has been a use of the Identify spell.
Thank you. I want it in a card game. It sounds delicious.
And you wanted someone to make it for you.
Exactly. Well, what are you waiting for?
On it, boss.
Okay.
We're much chirpier so far this time. I rather like that.
Okay. Oh, look, it's a specific order. Ocean Fizz. Ooh, 3 speed. So we need a speed, a sword, or a defense boost. Phoenix Chili would do it.
Yeah.
So would a Saberfang or a Citrian. Let's give haste. That seems appropriate for this. So a Saberfang. Oops, I forgot to draw the drink. Come back here. There we go. So we've already got... So I just need one more of those. We'll need one of these. And then we'll need more fast juice. That ought to do it. Ocean Fizz. Thank you, Randu. I love his sparkly eyes. Ooh, how pretty.
Imagine I'm presenting this to you while making fizzing sounds.
I'd rather not. But it's just as delicious as I thought it would be. Anyway, gotta go. I wanted to check up on Lynn.
What do we think?
Let's say she's training with the Chimera.
Yeah, she should be training with the Chimera right now. It's teaching her how to decode riddles.
Can't wait to test her progress.
Yes.
Are these questions a way to choose how your playthrough of the game went without having to program in a way to read previous save files?
They are.
Maybe?
It plays a lot like, and I'm being cautious of spoilers here, There is a beat at the top of Mass Effect 2, which does something very similar. And
Honey, that game was like 10 years old.
Yeah, I know. Statute of limitations. But that does something very similar.
Yeah, exactly. Hang on, I keep running over your thing. See you later!
See you later, Una.
Well, I have no idea if I've guessed the correct things based on what we did previously. But I want to go look at the board.
Questy.
So... we've got a few
Wash.
characters. Wow.
I love Wash.
Quest log. Okay. We can't deal with whatever these... There's a quest here. But we haven't seen it yet. Aw. Not my Miranda integration. Greetings, brave adventure. Hi.
Hello, Innkeeper. Been a while. He's got a little buddy, look.
Welcome back to my tavern, Melly and Clay. What can I do for my dear friends today? Did you miss me, Innkeeper?
Of course. Zenith just isn't the same without its renowned detective.
She doesn't look any older.
She does not. Maybe a tiny little bit taller. Your tavern looks exactly the way I remembered it.
Oh, you know, Andu doesn't do well with change. I can't fix anything without him sulking for a few days. Not even with those scratch marks on the counter?
Those have sentimental value.
Ah.
But what brings you two to my tavern? Oh, I'm just passing through. I'm on my way to visit Lavela and Little Prim. You know, Tia's sister and niece.
I remember them. They check in on the tavern every once in a while. Sorry, I just really have to do something. It's driving me nuts. There we go. Prim always leaves a bracelet or a necklace made of fresh flowers with Tia's statue. Oh, Tia's statue! Aww. I need to know who this little fella is.
You just see the big stretch the yellow familiar did in the background.
No.
Yeah, he blept.
Did he blab?
He blept.
Oh.
It's been a while since I last saw him. So I'm visiting in between taking care of little Miss Melly over here.
Clay's looking after me so I don't get into any trouble. At least that's how Neil put it. And of course Fable agreed. It's been 8 years since I last had parents, you know. And now I realize just how much I missed it. But a detective simply can't do her job while under so much surveillance. I'm almost 12! And I've already solved a bunch of cases in those almost 12 years. I'm pretty sure I've learned how to take care of myself by now. But I do have to admit, it's nice to not be as alone anymore. And spending time with Clay in the Sleeping Forest while Neil and Fable are on vacation is a nice change of scenery. It's kind of like vacation for me, too. The Sleeping Forest isn't so sleepy after all, not with Clay and all of his animals around.
Did you finally open up that shelter for abandoned, hurt, and lonely animals, Clay? I did. It's a home for all lost souls, as well as those who need some time and help to get back on their feet. Or wings. They're a lovely bunch.
If they're half as lovely as you, they must be wonderful. Just like that wonderfully adorable companion on your shoulder. What was her name again?
Oh, this is Dindy, my familiar friend.
Dindy. Oh, she's so cute. Melanie, honey, just because you can solve cases does not mean you can function alone. Like, you need to cook and do laundry. So much laundry. I know.
Cassiopeia sent her to thank me for caring for Tia so much. Oh my goodness.
Look at his eyes.
One day she just appeared on my doorstep, and ever since she just can't seem to get enough of my personal space.
She's so cute! Even if she is always bossing the other animals around.
She helps a lot with taking care of everyone at the shelter. It can be hard work making sure everyone else is okay without losing sight of your own well-being.
Hint.
Hey, Clay. But I make sure to get enough breaks in so I can care for all of us with a well-rested heart.
He's so wonderful.
Speaking of care, would you mind keeping an eye on Miss Melly for a while, Innkeeper? I promised to your sister that I'd be there at noon.
Of course. But how about a drink before you go?
Now that you mention it, I can't leave without one of those. How about something that'll steel me for the walk ahead of me?
Oh, I have just the thing. Look at all those good vibes in one room,
like the
right?
two curious characters in the game in one place.
All right, something that will steal him. I.e., I need defense. Steel tonic. Ha ha ha. Or you could do a first snow. But I'm going to do a steel tonic because obviously that is the pun. 1, 2, 3, 2. So I need a defense or a sword or a speed. Let's do a citrine. Clay strikes me as the type who goes along well being blessed.
He does seem to be a citrine kind of guy.
Where are they? There they are. Okay, so we'll splash of that. And then we need one of those and 2 of these. I'm very impressed with how much I remember here. Oh, it's a super duper steel tonic. He's got an extra pour there. That's fine. Clay can handle it. Ta-da!
I love the mug on that.
I know. A drink for extra tough travels. Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, this is exactly what I needed. Already feel prepared for the way back. Give Andu a treat for me, will ya?
I will.
So how is it? Surrounded by animals and wilderness, no big city in sight?
It's super exciting! I've never been so far up north before, so I just had to explore the area around the shelter.
Did you find anything of interest?
Well, first I ventured forth to find out if differently shaped snowflakes also taste different. Who knows how much a scientific breakthrough like that could shape future investigations, am I right?
Absolutely. And what conclusion did you come to?
Well, none yet. The snowflakes are too small and they melt too quickly. But I will continue my investigation soon. First, I have to figure out what kinds of mechanism I can manage to get my hands on, though.
Mechanism.
Yes, I found something while wandering through the sleeping forest. I think it might be a piece of a bigger puzzle. I'll tell you more about it in exchange for a drink.
I see you haven't forgotten anything our favourite rogue taught you. What kind of drink would you like today, Melly?
How about something that'll make me even smarter, so I can figure out what the mysterious mechanism does before anyone else?
Sounds like you've got a plan. A smart drink coming right up.
All right, smart drink.
We're going to give the caffeinated kitten detective Monster Energy.
Yes. All right, a silent owl, a peak's sunrise. Silent owl or peak sunrise. Silhouette look, peak sunrise. Confidence and agility it takes for to climb. Yeah, let's do peak sunrise. That's about right. Da-da-da-da. Now we need an adjective. And then we need the top 3. Thunder Sage would work really well, actually. Okay, so.
Thunder Sage.
Thank you. So, one of those. And 2 of those. And just 1 of those. And go on. I'm doing heavy pours today.
Give the kid a tankard of food.
Right?
Fine.
You know?
It'll be fine.
It'll
What's
be
the worst thing that
fine.
can happen? She helped stop an apocalypse. Let her get a drink on.
She's almost 12.
She's almost 12. You don't need kidneys.
Ta-da!
This should fire up your brain in no time.
Thank you. Oh, I can already feel my neurons forming new connections.
So that mechanism.
All right. Where do we start? I found it while exploring the wilderness of the sleeping forest. It was completely covered with giant roots. It must have somehow caught the sparse sunlight shining through the forest because I saw it sparkling in a thicket. And of course, I just had to dig it up. It had jagged edges and it looked incomplete, like it had broken off from something. But there weren't any other pieces under the roots, and they barely wanted to give this one up. It looked really out of place between the trees because it's mainly made of metal. But hold on tight.
I am holding on tight.
Very good, because the metal seems ancient and magical. I could feel some weird tingling energy flowing through me when I picked it up. You know, metal usually has a certain smell to it, right? It didn't have that at all. No one I've asked can identify what's it made of. And I can't scratch it with my nails, even though it looks so old. But that's not all. It's not just made of weird metal. There are also super sparkly gears growing right out of it. Somehow they seem to be made of pure citrine. And I couldn't dent the citrine ever. It was magically fortified.
That's intriguing.
Right? It must be part of a bigger mechanism with all the gears and the uneven edges. There's gotta be a second part to it somewhere. And hold your horses. It turns out the piece that I found is some sort of locket or a treasure chest or maybe a prison.
So it opened up.
It was a little tricky at first.
Oh god, child.
Oh, Melly.
You have to turn all the gears just the right way, and even then I needed to use the lock picks Iniko gave me. But eventually, it bent to my will.
And? Was there anything inside?
No. Nothing really. I mean, except the fire spirit. A really angry fire spirit. That I might have freed. Accidentally.
I see.
But it's not to make it angry, I just let it out. Maybe it was upset because it was trapped for so long. It was burning so soft, it even singed one of my whiskers. And when it took off into the woods, it started a forest fire, even with all the snow. Clay and his animals helped me put the fire out, but we couldn't find the spirit anywhere. Did I do something bad?
We're not going to bust on the kid.
No.
She's almost 12. No, you couldn't have known about the spirit. You were just curious, understandably. You're a detective after all.
I must be a pretty lousy one since I didn't realize the disaster it would unleash.
You can't expect yourself to be familiar with all these strange ancient mechanisms in this world. There are a lot of them. You live and you learn. Speaking of said mysterious ancient mechanism and its, fire spirit,
Yeah, don't go on a rant about how metal doesn't actually have a smell. I know.
I might have an idea about their origins. The spirit is clearly elemental. Now, I could be wrong, but that sounds like a creature from Leviathan's domain.
Your boss?
I wouldn't say boss, but yes, my patron. He and his plane are the origin of the 4 elements, and that includes fire. Powerful burning spirits are part of his daily routine.
Oh, so if the metal is ancient, could it be that I found a long-lost relic that belonged to Leviathan? That would be so cool! Except for the part where I broke it.
I'm not sure it's his. Divine metal, strange mechanisms, and especially magical gemstones. That's more the domain of the Elder Dragon Or.
Wait, but aren't they? Don't they have a rivalry with?
It depends on who you ask. Some say they're enemies, others say they were best friends before all went to sleep. Either way, if they both had their claws in this, I think you've got your hands on a magnificent treasure.
I knew it! Now I just have to figure out what all this means. Like, what is the purpose of this thing? And where did that spirit go? Do you perchance have any more ideas?
Not yet, but I will keep my eyes and ears wide open. That's what my trusty quest board is for. Did I hear Rusty? Can I interest you in a trip to my spa? The mud is very good for old and rusty bones.
Thank you, but I'm not quite that old yet. And Andu sadly can't run the tavern alone.
Oh, but I was going to give you a coupon. I brought a bunch.
Oh, coupons? I'll take them. I can hand them out in the city while I do my research.
That sounds lovely. Thank you so much.
Of course. Gotta go now. These puzzles won't solve themselves.
I would advise you to start your investigation with Una. If someone knows something, it is usually her. Oh, Una is also in town? Yippee!
Yes, she said she wanted to visit Carolyn. Maybe you'll find Una over at her house.
Thanks for your help, Innkeeper. See you later.
Good luck with your investigation, Melly.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
She seems really excited. Did she encounter an anteater?
No, she found a puzzle piece. Sort of.
Oh, I love puzzles. What kind of pattern? Dancing skeletons? Bog spirits? Puppies?
No pattern, I'm afraid. It's more of an incomplete mechanism she'd like to put back together. Seemed very ancient, maybe even made by Ur and Leviathan themselves. All I can offer you in terms of patterns are an unidentifiable metal, gears made of citrine, and a somewhat agitated fire spirit.
Fun. Citrine gears. That reminds me of something.
And what would that be?
I'm not sure. The thought is trapped on the tip of my tongue. Voix says you have a drink that always helps him with his words. Please, free my tongue. Please.
I'm already on it, Baya.
I somehow missed before that her fabulous hat is just 3 banana leaves elegantly placed.
I know.
love that.
And I like that her, like, puddled fronds now extend over the counter.
I know, it's really
That's
cool.
very cool. All right, Baya, what do you need? Triple Crown. All right. Sunny Breeze.
To mama.
Or 1,000 Winds. I think Sunny Breeze sounds appropriate. One. Okay, 1, 2. We'll need an additive. It seems like they've rebalanced some of the drinks to make the additives more important. You don't want a gooseberry. Honey flower would work. Yeah, let's do a honey flower. Here we go. 2 of those. And then 2 of those. Yeah, come on, Baya. You can have the heavy pour as well. Everybody gets a heavy pour tonight!
I've had no customers for a year. Please come back.
There we go. An emergency rescue for your tongue coming right up.
Ooh. I'm free, thank you. This makes me feel as comfortable and safe as my friends do. Oh. Yes. Yes. My friend, I have found the thought and ate it. Mari.
The Mari Morgan?
Yes. In her postcard, she talked about this decorative mechanism covered in orange gears, like citrin. And she was mesmerized by it.
Did she spot it in a postcard shop?
No, silly, in a library. They're on vacation in underwater for their anniversary, and they visited the local Corelfian library. Mari wrote to me about her favorite things from the tour.
Underwater?
I heard rumors that the
Oh no, I heard
Sorry.
rumors that the city survived the primordial flood despite still being completely submerged, well, underwater. Something about a good flood defense system and nature's sense of irony?
Yes, it's a great place to go on vacation if you don't mind all the seawater everywhere. But I haven't figured out how to send a postcard there yet. The plants don't talk to me much when they are so salty.
I'm sure you'll figure something out. Maybe Hex can help.
I'll think about it. Hello. Oleander.
Yeah, I think this is our new main character.
Yes.
Good evening, Oleander.
Good evening, innkeeper. Good evening, buyer. Good evening.
You look like you could use a drink.
Yeah. Had another group of adventurers who thought it was a good idea to try and pet the gooseberry boars. So drink sounds great. Have you got one of those, what was it? Coffees.
A cursed coffee?
Minus the curses, please.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. So let's check our book
Who
here.
the fuck is that?
Right? Exactly. Well, they obviously want a cursed coffee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, chunky. We're gonna have to get an additive for that. But I want to know who this character is. Oleander. Elf. Ranger. Lawful good.
250.
Justice Arcana.
He's a baby.
It's remarkably easy not to pet buffalo. Look at Clay's photo!
G'day.
Aww. Very well. All right, so this drink. I'm gonna need speed, brains, and sword, which means I need an additive for sure.
Speed, brains, sword.
That could possibly work. Saberfang would also work. Yeah, Saberfang. Or Thunder Sage. I don't want to put sage in a coffee. So I'll... Haste or inspiration? No, inspiration sounds right. Okay. Let's try some inspiration. So Thunder Sage. That gives me the 2 I need there. So it's 1 and 3. Or because everybody's getting heavy pours today. Cursed coffee, extra titration. All right. Let's serve this up. Sagey coffee. A cursed coffee, free of any curses, but full of energy.
Perfectly adequate, thank you.
Wow. A compliment from Oleander Verafina. Today's my lucky day.
Don't push it.
So, having some trouble with adventurers again.
When isn't it trouble with them? If they want to guide through the Ashen Grove, I can provide that. But you'd expect them to have at least an ounce of common sense. Instead, I have to herd them like toddlers. At least the boars have a sense of survival instinct.
Let me guess. You're not getting paid enough for this?
I don't get paid.
That makes 2 of us. I mean, that means we're doing it out of the goodness of our hearts, right?
That's my duty as a ranger, to guide them. Can't let them get lost and disturb the local ecosystems or hurt innocent bystanders in the process.
They might bring a bit of chaos, but they usually save people in the process, too. That special blend is what heroism is all about.
Yeah, sure.
Speaking of heroes, how's Fable?
Aren't they supposed to tell you all about that when they get back?
I miss them. I'm very curious, and there's no one else here but you and me and Baya.
Fine, I'll humor you. According to the latest postcard, Neil's parents are taking them to all the tourist spots in the Primordial Sea. Like volcanoes, and wave pools, and tornado farms.
That sounds fun to me.
You are a wonderful influence, thank you.
You're welcome.
Honestly, I'm just glad they changed their mind about going to underwater. When they heard the town was still around, they immediately wanted to plunge down there and help people. Bless their big heart. I don't even want to imagine the trouble that would have landed them in. But I heard it's beautiful down there.
The Banshee and the Marimorian are visiting as well.
I'm sure they'll catch Fable up on it then. Mari has been writing me postcards too. It's so nice. That's sweet. I think Captain Grumpy Pants probably wants to talk about any places you want to travel.
Yeah, but we've got an ad break to run here. So why don't we pause just right here and we'll think about which question we want to ask. Folks, this is the halfway point of the stream. If you haven't had a chance to get up out of your seat and wiggle around a little bit or stretch your legs or all that good stuff, now is a good chance to do so because we're going to take a little ad break. Get yourself a beverage or a snack, or maybe someone in your household needs a snack or a medication or to to come in or out of the house, or who knows. Do what you need to do. We'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we'll figure out what we're going to ask Oleander, who's got some lovely shoulder muscles.
I was going to say, I wonder if Oleander really wants us to ask him about whether he's just been working out.
Right? I think you're right. He's not grumpy. This is burnt out service employee. Right? Very much so. All right, so take a little stretch, everybody. We'll be right back. So I think I'm with you. I think we should ask him about. Hang on, I gotta unmute the game music. Let's ask him about places he wants to travel.
I do love playing him as. I think we are going to play him as an exhausted services.
Exhausted services worker. Yep. All right.
Any places you want to travel? Home, in a bit.
To bed? To catch sleep?
It's far too early for sleep.
Suit yourself. Anyhow, Baya. Anything else the Mari Morgan wrote to you about? You know, as a bedtime story for the workaholic over here.
The library. It's haunted. Haunted? Oh, yes. By evil books. Let me guess. A wizard? No. Maybe. Mari didn't say.
Yeah, he does have dark circles under his eyes, right?
A bitch is tired, the elf. The tour guide gave a warning not to touch any of the books because people say they've been biting off visitors' fingers. But Mari didn't get to see a single evil tome. Oh, disappointing.
That's a new flavor of evil scripture. What do you think it's all about?
The locals say someone cursed the library. But I think maybe the books are just exploring their new environment. Must be so interesting to be a book underwater. Or maybe some hungry creatures found shelter in those books and no one is feeding them. That would be sad. Not our problem to worry about.
I'm sorry. Not our problem to worry about?
So,
I read your alignment, Mr. Lawful Good. Come on.
we're going to be waking up his inner munchkin, aren't we?
Yes. It could be.
I'm sure someone will take care of it. Someone always does. Anyway, I've got to get back to check that everything is still in place after the boar debacle. And then get to Bryony's dinner party.
Your sister finally learned how to cook.
No, but she's trying. Ooh, can I walk you home? I haven't seen Bryony in an eternity. Sure, I bet she'd appreciate more guests. And you don't mind potentially poisonous pie, right? That sounds delicious. I will bring you a slice too, innkeeper. Later.
I wonder how Andu feels about poisonous pie. Ooh.
A glorious quest. A jaunty quest.
Melly found one half of a mysterious ancient mechanism in the sleeping forest, but where is the other half? The Mari Morgan spotted another part of the mechanism in the Corellifian? I don't know. Library in underwater. It's unfortunate the city is entirely submerged. The books in the library seem to have developed a taste for fingers. Is it a cursed culinary curiosity or just bad management? Night at the library.
Deep in the sleeping forest, the young Vukakian detective Melina Broom found an ancient mechanism. Its origins are unknown, but when she tried to open it, she unleashed a fire spirit onto the world. Determined to make things right, she needs a group of ambitious adventurers to help her find the missing piece in the underwater library in underwater. But beware, the books may bite.
Boysenberry jam. Wow, I haven't had boysenberry jam in a long time either. There we go. End of day. Good job, Andu. Have some Andu chow. We open the windows in here. It's so much nicer. Honeyed hopes. Save.
Sheep's moved.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it has. It was in the front before.
Was it?
Yeah.
I
it was
don't
right
think
under
so.
the table with the bird. Next to the kitty.
The kitty's over here.
Yeah, I know. Sheep's moved.
I'm suspicious.
Sheep's haunted.
Sheep's haunted. Oh, he left.
I heard the fountain he definitely doesn't use and doesn't like.
Right.
Go,
Exactly.
so.
And he walked by. Oof. Imagine a conversation between Oleander and Neil.
Sup. We're bros now. We are. That would be it.
Yeah, basically. All right, let's start the day. I think we can do one more day if we're lucky, and then we'll wrap
One
it.
more day.
One day more. There we go. Fun.
Hello. Innkeeper, it's so good to see you.
You too, Archie. Are you doing well?
Oh, I'm doing really very well, in fact. I was just enjoying an extensive lecture on the moon swamp's native flora. Bayer even asked the cattails some questions for me. They think we look delicious too. Did you know that?
That's not concerning at all. Were you doing research for your next book?
No, just catching up with friends. Which reminds me, I have a terribly important question for you. How are you, friend?
Fantastic, thank you. My mood always improves when you come around, Archie.
Aw, well, I'm more than happy to hear that, obviously.
Though I was hoping for a signed copy of the casebook of Bellina Broom.
Consider it done. I'll deliver it post-haste. Speaking of the detective... Sorry.
Good day! I shall be taking this quest, innkeeper.
I put it out just for you, Melly.
Excellent.
A quest? What quest are you taking? The puzzle one?
Precisely.
There's a puzzle to solve!
Yes! Sort of.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's right under us.
Oh,
My love? What can I do for you, my love? Would you like to come up and see the peoples?
you'll get there.
I'm currently following the case of the mysterious, ancient, magical, fantastical mechanism. So far, I've only found one piece of it, but it might lead us to another, which I should really find. Because I might have sort of, maybe released some kind of fire spirit who wasn't very happy in the first piece, and it burned down some parts of the sleeping forest, which is, not
Ideal?
I want to get it back inside the mechanism so it doesn't burn anything else down. But first, I need to understand how the thing works. It's like a puzzle.
Oh, I see.
If I figure out the puzzle of the mechanism I broke, then I can fix it.
I think you didn't break anything, Melly.
Yeah.
You investigated some ancient mechanism that was already broken. These kind of items tend to release strange things no matter who finds them.
But I found it, and I let it out, so I will be the one to solve it. And a detective never runs from responsibility.
A detective also shouldn't be afraid to ask for help.
That's why I made the quest.
Where are you going to look for this puzzle piece? Are you going back to the Highlands?
No, the quest says that Baya's friend saw a piece not unlike my mechanism in underwater. Is that true, Baya?
It is. Mari said she saw it in the Corilphian library.
Child!
Does he want food?
He always wants food.
I love libraries. There won't be any fiery wizards in this one, though, right?
Doubtful. Libraries may be a wizard's natural habitat, but the one thing wizards value more than fire are their precious books.
If you'll excuse me
I'll go
just
get
a
him.
moment.
I'll go get him. It's fine.
Do you want to see if he's... Oh,
Little buddy.
speaking of libraries, he's on top of a shelf. Come here, Bubba.
Buddy. What do we do?
Is he looking for play?
I think he might be looking for attention.
Here.
Ups
And now he's eating.
or crunchies.
Okay.
It's like,
Well, now
we
he
have acknowledged him. He's
he
like,
has been acknowledged.
I
and
have
he
no
has-
further need of you. Be gone.
Yes, exactly. You know, his servants are dismissed for the evening.
For the evening.
So they're typically a bit more careful in libraries.
I sure hope so. Especially if it's true that those books are fighting back.
Maybe you should feed the wizards to the books. I'm sorry, what?
That's not a bad idea, Baya.
I mean, Hex is a dick, but it's a terrible
It's
idea.
actually a terrible idea.
What they said. If you meet the books, you should tell Mari all about them. She really wanted to see them. Wait. What if I come along? I could ask her and Banshee about the puzzle mechanism thing. And then I could tell them all about the books and the Eton wizards. Really hope this library doesn't employ any wizards.
Awesome. You can be my on-site correspondent and witness handler.
Yay!
This is perfect. We'll talk to your friends, and we'll investigate the library for clues, and then we'll find more clues. And we'll solve this mystery.
That sounds like a fun, light adventure.
Indeed. But before I go, I am missing 2 key ingredients.
A drink and...
Come here, Bubby.
Assistant. With Neil and Baya already on witness duty, I'll need someone to take notes from me. And to bounce ideas off of.
Archie, what are your plans for the day?
Well, as you know, I no longer participate in the active adventuring business as such, so I must pass on this promising opportunity.
But I need an assistant. And you need inspiration for your sequel, right?
Oh, Archie. Right, well, right. Yes.
Inspiration doesn't come from sitting around. I mean, you could get out there, take some notes, live a little. There's a large, very fun space between traumatized, life-threatening adventures and no adventures at all.
Oh, Archie. I have been struggling with writer's block lately. It is decided. I will be your assistant. But I'll keep it strictly to taking notes and good advice. Maybe bad advice too, so you don't miss Neil too much.
I'll take it. We'll make a great team.
As your assistant, may I raise a concern?
Worry ahead.
Isn't underwater?
Indeed. It completely sank during the Twilight Flood, and it hasn't risen since.
The city is in a magical bubble. No water inside, except in bathtubs. But the bubble is underwater. And we'll teleport into the bubble via plants? No, I can't teleport underwater. Too salty. We will swim there. Whee! Is it far down? Not really, like 20 minutes. Right. Yes, we can't breathe underwater, Pie. Oh, I forgot.
That's fine. What if we find a really long straw and we can breathe through that? Or we ask a wizard to turn us into a fish?
Or maybe. Here, innkeeper, take this.
What is it, Paya?
It's luminous algae from my swamp. It keeps my guests from drowning in the sensory deprivation ponds. Helps with breathing for those who need it.
You can mix that in your drinks, right?
I can certainly try.
Thank you, bye.
Aww.
Now, you two pick out a drink. I have to go ask Foa to watch over my ants while I'm gone.
Hello, hello.
Hey! I'm just gonna go get him.
Sorry, the child is being a bit difficult at the moment, so I think... Oh, he wants attention. That's all he wants. I think he's jonesing for some play all of a sudden.
Let me just trail a good old-fashioned Norrin rope, see whether he bites.
Okay.
I'll pick you up at blooming time. What is blooming time?
Dawn, silly. Anyway, we'll take this magic luminous algae along with your best dexterity drink, innkeeper. That way we can sneak into the library undetected and begin our investigation without any disturbances.
He is directly behind your chair.
And we'll be quick about it too, so we'll have to get it solved before anything else bad can happen.
Couldn't we just ask them to let us in?
No, we have to be stealthy.
You spend too much time with Neil.
No such thing.
Aw. All right, if we're being sneaky, shouldn't we also pack some defense in case any guards or, oh lord, books come out there?
That is an excellent suggestion, my assistant.
May I also make an alternate suggestion?
Just this once.
Huh.
I'm kidding. Suggestions are your job. Go ahead.
What about intelligence to help us solve this mystery properly?
But I'm already intelligent.
Oh, I'm not saying you aren't. I'm just saying perhaps it would give us a new perspective. Especially if this mechanism is ancient, we might need some extra brain power to comprehend it.
But then we should add some strength so we can kick the asses of any guards or books we come across.
This thing that they're doing with Melly, where she is completely wholesome in dialogue apart from once a game, is really sweet. I love that we're just going to kick their asses. That's very cool.
And also we can pick up the mechanism. It might be heavy. And you know, neither of us are exactly...
Regular gym goers? Yes, quite.
Exactly. I like both options. We need to breathe underwater, innkeeper. But should we go with more smarts and strength or speed and defense? Please help.
This is the vital.
This is where we save.
This is the first vital choice.
I'm going to save right here. We'll overwrite this save because this is our big choice.
Alrighty.
So, our choices are, either way I need the infusion, but our choices are brains and fight or speed and defense.
If I tell you that brains and strength is the best option, how surprised would you be?
Not at all.
Okay. I will read you the walkthrough. If you craft up something like a silent owl for your adventurers, they will have their wits about them. They will be able to come up with some clever solutions for both the broken mechanism and the haunted books, making this the best possible outcome in our opinion. Choosing this drink will lead you to the one zoetrope to rule them all second quest and subsequent storyline.
Very well. That sounds right. I'm just going to take a quick look through the rest of the drinks to see if there's anything else I would do. Cursed Coffee is the other option, but it doesn't make the full 3 brains, so Silent Owl's the only real way to go. And Peak Sunrise doesn't have enough combat, so Silent Owl it is. Neil will be very impressed. Okay, and the infusion this is the blooming algae, I take it. Sure looks like it. Yep. Okay. So
Oh, it's mermaid's purses.
they're very cute. Okay. We've got that, and then we need 3 of this. But I'm gonna top up. Heavy pour on the Silent Owl. There we go. Good job, Andon. Is he actually playing, or is he just...
He's intermittent. I'm waggling my cardigan, which is basically a wearable chew toy at this point. What we refer to as the Norin rope, which is a very large, burly piece of rope that he enjoys fucking up any chance he
I
gets.
taught my mom what air jail is because the cats needed medicine and they all kept trying to escape. Excellent suggestion. Air jail's good, especially if you have multiple people. I might have to start putting Twiglet in air jail to trim his claws because he won't let me do it in his sleep anymore. And I have a couple of scars to prove, well, not scars, but injuries to prove it. All right. That's so pretty. Intelligence for a detective seems self-explanatory.
You're right. You can never be too smart. And now I have a mean right hook too, just like Leanie. Well, I like right hook. I mean, I don't want to be mean. I'll leave that to Leanie.
I'm looking forward to hearing about your adventure. Don't get too wet.
Let's go solve the case, Archie.
Do-do-do-do-do.
On it, boss.
Oh, bless. That's gonna be fun.
This might, if we're wrapping up the day, this might be a decent time to stop. Oh, hell yes.
This is an excellent place to stop.
Turn on the spotlight and bring out your paws, innkeeper. I have returned to your tavern.
That is where we will save
Oh,
you.
wow. How
for
I
the
have
night.
missed you.
Oh, come on, let's do a little bit.
Let's do a little bit more. It's fine.
It's voix.
Wow.
What an honor, great voyage. You look radiant.
Oh. Thank you. So, do you? Radiant like the sun rising on a warm summer day. Wait, do you like summer days? No dragons, you don't, do you?
I like flattery, so don't worry about it.
Oh, all right. Cool. He missed you, innkeeper. He has a crush on us. I think he has a crush on us.
How's it going, Amber?
Tin can.
The adorable Voix appears to have slightly a crush on us. Was it Voix and...
Voix and a Nico seem to be a thing
yeah.
by the end of the first game.
I missed you too. How was your tour?
Incredible. X and Nico's pyrotechnic special effects were insane. I've never felt so cool. And the special performances where Fable came along were overbooked at every single venue. It was spectacular. But I really could use a break.
Oh, he's blowing bubbles.
So many people, so many autographs, so many questions. Everyone kept asking me to say my catchphrase. I didn't even know I had a catchphrase. What's my catchphrase?
I'm gonna say your wink.
It's going to be the wink because it's me, Fouage, the music guy.
Right.
It's not great.
Your wink?
Oh, you mean like this?
That'll charm the socks off of any groupie.
And any innkeeper? He's flirting. He's flirting.
Absolutely flirting. Well, hang on a second. I want to check something. He, him. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Wouldn't you like to know? Speaking of classics, can I offer you a classic VOD drink?
Actually, I'm craving something specific today. Do you have any of those honey flowers left? I think they're exactly what I need after weeks and weeks of constant chatting and belting. And maybe you can enchant my senses by adding some classic charisma to the mix.
Chaotic good, pretty man. Oh my. Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
He's delightful.
Was good people. But I wouldn't be upset with something else either.
I'll make sure your drink doesn't upset you. Just a moment. All right, so all he wants is something with a honey flower in it. And where's the dialogue menu? No.
By the way, if you hear occasional thuds, it is in fact
It is the
small
cat.
hurling himself at the back of my chair.
Some charisma to the mix. Okay. Charisma with honey flower. Let's see what we can do here. Which one's charisma? Crown. All right. Drinks.
Let me look this up because there might be a specific.
Sunny breeze would work.
Sunny breeze.
1,000 winds. Sunny breeze, 1,000 winds. That feels exactly like resting on a tropical oil island. That sounds like something that Voix could use right away.
The homie needs some spa time.
Yeah, some spa time for the laddo. So 1,000 winds with a honey flower. Can do. No fighting. Okay, so there's the tick of that, one of that. So we need 2 of these. And 2 of these. Oh no. You need a little bit of that back. There we go. Hang on. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1,000 wins. But since nobody seems to be keeping tabs on us, I'm giving heavy pours. So let's give him a little extra charisma. There we go. Thank you, Andu. Good boy. I know, it's such a fun game, isn't it, Amber? The art is very like stylized but simplistic, and it's so it's iconic. It's easy to identify things.
The way that I think of it is the style of this game is friendly. It feels welcoming, you know?
You said that right as I tripped over something in the studio. That was weird. Okay, let's serve Voix.
I think, I'm not sure whether I mentioned this on stream, but apparently the next game from this company is set in the same world, is a visual novel / dating sim, and is called Dragon Romance. So I wonder whether...
Yes!
I wonder whether or having the rivalry with the other ancient being will perhaps turn into something.
Come here, Bobo. You want to say hi to people?
It's a little guy.
Want to say hi? No? Do you have very important kitty business to be about? Okay. Twiglet said hi, and then Twiglet said bye. Yeah, Dragon Romance sounds fantastic. It is very inviting. This is DLC, Amber, for the main game, which we were playing for several months because we're quite slow, and the storyline is quite extensive, and you're just meeting a few characters. There's probably close to 30 in the main game, and it's really fun. I wholeheartedly recommend it. The music is lovely. The art is relaxing. A lot of the different elements that you see, like the dagger and
customizable.
Are customizable based on decisions. It's really nice. It takes longer when you factor in the swoon and, us being hams and agonizing over decisions and things like that. Prepare to be enchanted.
I know your magic, but wow. Your drinks never cease to amaze me. I'd give this a standing ovation if your seats weren't so comfortable.
So how's your break going?
Well, it's very relaxing. I decided to visit Bayer at her spa, and it's been every bit as refreshing as I'd hoped it would be. You know, she gave me a bunch of her flower crowns for my concerts, so I could hand them out, and I didn't know what to say. We spent last week making hundreds of new ones together. And now, I'm babysitting her ants while she's off to that underwater thing. Also, I brought you some of her coupons. I'll just leave them on the counter, okay?
Of course, people loved them last time.
They sure did.
You're such cute animations.
I knew we could count on you.
Are you gonna stay a while? I'm just gonna hit the snooze here. There we go.
No, I need to get back to the ants. Just wanted to drop off the coupons and check in on you. Judging by how long it took me to get here, I shouldn't stay for too long.
Did you get lost?
Majorly. I'm not sure what's up, but the weather is being very weird. Like there's this growing level of fuzziness that makes it really hard to see. There is fog outside.
Oh. Twiglet, what are we doing? Thank you. Things do feel a little fuzzy. Yeah, look. Things have kind of a soft edge to them.
Right? The wind's picking up too. It was so loud I could hardly think on my way over. Even the compass Scully got me went totally haywire when I tried to get back on track. That's the second
time we've seen compass.
Una's compass went crazy.
Yeah.
So I had to rely on asking people for directions, which worked, but...
And you're exhausted.
So exhausted. But I'd go through any storm to get to you, Innkeeper.
Oh. And I'd shelter you from any storm too. Wah.
Aw. I'd better head out before you make my heart melt.
Bobby, it's okay, Bobby.
Hang on tight to those coupons.
No, you may not chew on the cable.
Starting to feel like the cat may have decided it's time for bed.
Right? You got it. Excellent. We finished the day. Well done. Andu needs his Andu chow. See, the sheep hasn't moved. She's in the same spot.
But the kitty's indoors because the kitty don't do no rain.
Right. Night at the library. Okay, that'll be good. Oh, here we go. Let's save. Ta-da! And we will pick this back up next time.
Indeed. See, Amber, you didn't come in for the last 30 seconds.
It was more, well...
It was like 7 minutes.
Like our definition of 30 seconds, right? Exactly. Folks, we're going to take one more very short ad break, and then we'll come back and see about maybe some shenanigans or some wrapping up.
Yeah.
That sounds good. We'll just do a quick little 2-minute one this time. Well, I have to do 3 minutes or it won't delay it.
Okay.
So, we'll be right back. Okay, let's do a shenanigan because it's very short and because we haven't done this one in like 6 weeks, I think.
And
So,
it's just been patiently waiting.
exactly.
I feel bad for it.
So let me, first of all, give you the detail on the shenanigans because it does have a content warning. It involves discussions of illness, just so everybody is aware. As always, content warnings, full details of them are included at that link, and you need to make the best decisions for yourself. I will say that in context, this is a Tumblr post full of sick notes, which people wrote while they were not feeling well, so they are hilarious. And for those of you who aren't new to our stream, Shenanigans is a segment we started way back at the beginning when we were doing an awful lot of horror fiction and horror content. And I don't know about you, but I don't like going to bed on nightmare fuel. So Shenanigans was our way of, one, we're just full of cheese and we like to giggle about things. But two, it's the way that we make sure that we don't send you to bed on scary content.
On nightmares.
And because, having a good giggle before you go to sleep can help you sleep. So without further ado, this is a Tumblr post. We run on nightmare fuel. Yes, many people do run on nightmare fuel, and we are one of them. But every form of emotion benefits from contrast, and humor is the contrast to horror. So here we go. Brain sorbet. That's exactly it. So, hey students, here's a pro tip. Don't write an email to your professor while you are seriously sick. Signed, a person who somehow came up with, "Dear hello, I am sick and not sure if I'll be alive to come tomorrow and I'm sorry. Best slutination's name."
I mean, if someone wrote that to me, I would probably believe they were sick.
Slutinations has me cry laughing.
I once emailed my professor with a migraine. My mistake. I am sick, will not to choir because I have a head I hope it's very, and I am so sorry, love, Blue. The subject line was, ow.
The subject line is the best part. Just imagine getting an email with no context other than, ow.
As someone who has taught college, please send those emails because one, we will believe that. No one would write that on purpose. And two, we need a laugh sometimes.
On the other side of this, once after getting taken to the ER by ambulance, I got an email from the professor whose class I'd passed out in, and the message had no text, just the subject line, "You good?"
Claritin makes me weird, but I have allergies, so about once a month. So I have allergies, so there's about a month and a half block of time where I'm taking Claritin, and I'm just weird. Anyway, my last year of college, I got the flu or something in late March, and I was also taking Mucinex. I told my professor I couldn't come to class one day by email, except I couldn't think of what to say. So my medicated ass decided to make a fry meme. I think it said something like, "Not sure if I could go to class with a head the size of Texas," bottom text. I didn't think until the next day that it probably wasn't socially acceptable to tell your philosophy professor you weren't coming to class via Tumblr. When I got back to class, I found she'd printed it out and taped it to the classroom bulletin board.
Oh shit, you guys. I turned on my Winx laptop that I used back then, and it was on the desktop. This is what I said. Not sure if can go to class with a
Hdae,
Hdae, the size, SISE of Texas. Bottom text. It's even worse than I remembered it.
I laugh myself hoarse every time this post comes around, so here it is again.
Once emailed a professor from my hospital bed high on painkillers after a really bad car crash where my heart actually stopped. The email, "Dead, can't class, sorry."
I was very sick over New Year's, and one day I woke up to find I had emailed my manager in the middle of the night. "Hello, I am feeling very ill and bad. My roommate is going to pick up more COVID tests tomorrow today. What is time but an endless all-consuming miasma of void?
Question
mark. I am dreaming awake, a cloud of underwater. The body is relentless."
She said it was the most beautiful sick email she's ever received. She said it was the most beautiful sick email she's ever gotten. Beep boop. Accidental haiku.
Beautiful work.
Very well. Okay, this is a Tumblr post about crucifying a pea and Veggie Tales. I'm not even gonna get into that. The body is relentless. That is a title. That is
Bottom
a
text.
bottom text. Oh. Endless, all-consuming miasma of void. I am dreaming awake a cloud of underwater. The body is relentless. The body is relentless. That sounds delightful.
This has been great.
Oh, I know. It's been like an almost normal stream.
I know.
It's been quite
really
a while since we did those, but it's been really fun. And on that note,
thank you so much for joining us, folks.
let us tell you where we're going to be next. She says, interrupting.
It's a little uncertain. We are full lid's definitely out this Friday.
Yeah, so the full lid will be out on Friday. For those of you who don't know, it is our Hugo Award nominated pop culture weekly newsletter. We talk about indie projects mostly, and Alistair finds the good in things that sound like they don't have good in them, but always do.
I'm great.
This week's issue is entirely night themed. So we've got night art, we've got a night playout, we've got a night essay. If you like Kniggets,
we got
come and
you.
get some.
We got you covered.
Free
Big lads in armor.
Free to sign up. Something positive to have in your inbox. 5 o'clock on a Friday. So that'll be out on Friday, and then on Sunday. Normally we do our Sunday A&M stream, which is casual gaming. Right now we're playing Soul Reaver, the Crystal Dynamics plastic, you know, the undead vampire ass of the gods. We have house guests this weekend, and I'm not sure, we have not yet discussed with them whether or not they're cool with us streaming for a couple of hours while they're here. So we probably will be streaming, but we may not be streaming. Thank you very much for the links, Aya. And if not, we'll let you know on the Discord, and we'll let you know on Blue Sky, because that's how we roll.
And then we will be back next
Reading so many souls. And then we will be back here again 9 o'clock next Wednesday for more Tavern Talk and to see what the new day brings.
Indeed.
Raw being a flirt.
I know.
Oh, how sweet.
Really good to see you, everybody, and Amber in particular. It's really nice that you just got by.
Thank you so much. Please let us... Okay, I have a request. 1, please let us know when you're going to do next live show things. Mm-hmm. That would be amazing. 2, please don't schedule them in May. We're already going to too many podcast live shows in May, and there are others we wanted to go to but can't because of scheduling. So sometime in not May would be lovely.
In the not May.
In the not May, exactly, would be lovely. Is that everything? Is there anything else we needed to say? Hugo voting's open now.
It is. If you're a Hugo voter.
You know, we do things. There we go. That's everything I can think of. And I think we should go quick before... Oh, I'm not going anywhere in May. I have deadlines. Okay, excellent. Good. We shall commiserate over deadlines. And we better go to bed before the child gets even more...
Yeah, he's just going to start setting fire to shit if we
exactly.
delay much longer. So,
exactly.
Thank you so much for joining us. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
The white streak of mayhem that we glimpsed briefly has been Twiglet. And we'll see you next time.
And this has been fun. We'll see you next time. And now I have to, quickly style out the fact that I forgot to press the
already off.
And...
It's really slick. It's very, very slick. It's fine.
It's good. It's totally fine.
Just do it like
totally
police squad. Just freeze in place. Is it
working? It's not working. It's totally not working. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.